This part takes some time to individually stitch each ICAM ref cap. So you see in this video how number 19 is one ref cap and everything else is another ref cap. So what you'll have to do is switch the ref cap in this type of position, and you'll have to reposition. So you have to make sure you're on the correct number in the software and align it properly. And make sure whenever you pull it up, it's giving you the correct ICAM body. So we'll go back to the ref cylinder. All right, so these are the last ones for the ref cylinder. We'll click on position, but you have to make sure it's clicked on the correct implant. So now we're good. It kept giving me a different implant number, but now it's going to give you the correct, and it should skate around the arch at this point. Pause the video right here, and what you'll see is, it's 28, and that's incorrect. What we'll need to do is go back to that and call it 22. Otherwise, it'll be the wrong implant position. So you see how it's giving me the wrong scan body? I have to go back, call it what it is, click back on tooth number 22, and click on position. It wants to get me to this back one right now, so I'm going to go ahead and try to line that. I don't have a lot of good scan data, so I'm going to click 3 points that I think will work. And fortunately, it does line up pretty well. And so I have 2 right now, and I'll get these last 3 by working backwards. You don't have to work. Obviously, it's easier to work with in the software, but you see how it's yellow now? Or orange, it's not yellow. I'll have to go back and fix that one. I'm going back to implant number 28. Now the last one is just this implant 22 that keeps on giving me the ref cap. So you can either skip the implant, but what we'll do is we'll click on it and click on position, and then define this implant. And now it should be good. I got all 6 done. So I can click on the check mark, and I can move to my upper arch now. Same thing for this one, but I'm going to do something different. I'm just going to skip the first implant to make it a little bit easier for myself and define all the other implants, and then come back to that one last. Now this one spot in the front is not aligning up. For whatever reason, the scan data looks really good, but when you go through the alignment process, it's not. But all you really need is 4 really good points, and if that one continues not to mesh properly for whatever reason, then you can just skip that implant position. You don't need it. It just won't calculate. It won't calculate the offset or the distance between the ICAM body and that ref cap. So we're going to skip it. Define the one in implant position number 2, the pterygoid implant in the upper right region. Just we got to change our cylinder type. Click on our position. Now this one's a little bit harder because it's not well defined on the Medit scan. Now you see I messed up. I clicked the 3 in the 4 position, the 4 in the 3 position, so I got to go back and redo it. And it meshed well. So if you compute transformation, you got to make sure that you have your ICAM bodies on your upper jaw scan. So your upper cam bodies on your upper jaw scan and your lower cam bodies on your lower jaw scan. You compute transformation. It's got to be close to 0. And then you apply transformation for both arches. And then you just have to save your data. And all this will get exported back to Exocad where you did your original scan. Always go with the default. Once you see the software change, like just now, it's saved in Exocad. So you can minimize all your screens, open back up Exocad, and you should have all of your implant positions in there. These need to get copied and copied over to your original file, your original Medit export, and then you can send these files to your lab.